You'll be bored with us in 5 minutes. Save it. Happy Monday, August 7th, 2017. Kelly Ripa is out. Sissany is filling in for Kelly.
Everybody.
So let me just give you a little context. For 15 years, I've done a morning show in Los Angeles on Kiss FM, which is an iHeart radio station. And the last couple of years, Sissany has joined me to be co-host on that show. So every day after this show, we spend 4 hours a day on the radio talking about nothing. And playing, you know, hit music.
It's true.
So I would say, you know, Kelly is a work wife of mine, and you're my other work wife.
Yeah, I'm your radio wife.
My radio wife. Yeah, right after the show, like a minute after the show's done, we jump into a radio studio and do that show.
You're saying that this is the only time that where, like, one of your wives can go away on vacation and another wife can come and fill in.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be so good at marriage with all this practice.
No, you can't do that in marriage.
I'm just gonna keep practicing. So you got to New York over the weekend?
Yes, I did.
Where'd you
I went to so we went to Brooklyn. I've never been to Brooklyn before. Anybody here from Brooklyn? Yeah? Okay, so it was awesome. Beautiful people. We went bar hopping a little bit. It was fun.
You and your husband?
My husband, and then my friend Adam and Bianca, who live here in the city. So they're kind of our tour guides. And then yesterday, we kind of just walked all over the place. I went to see the Statue of Liberty, which I'm sure most of you guys probably want to see as well. That's how close I got with the Statue of Liberty.
You did not see the Statue of Liberty. We can't even
saw it. Look, there it is.
Where were you? In Jersey?
Very close to Jersey, actually. We were at Pier
That's where
A.
it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
But across the water. She's on the other side.
I know. And then I met some amazing NYPD, so big congrats to them. So of course, took a little picture with them.
Good shot.
I asked them if I can take a pic, and they were very, very nice about it.
So where's Michael? Is he taking the picture?
Michael, my husband Michael was the Instagram husband in that situation.
It's funny when you work with somebody, as you know, I do with Kelly. You get to know so much about them. Like I know they've been married 3.5 years. I know they're trying for their first baby. I know her ovulation windows.
He literally does know when I'm ovulating. He's like, "Hey, it's that week, right?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I get nervous even talking about it.
How did it go last night?
And how did it go last night?
It went great. But honestly, that part went great. I couldn't sleep. I was so excited and / nervous and everything. So many emotions before today. I went to bed at 11, and then it turned into midnight, and then it turned into 1, and then it's like 2 a.m. I'm still awake. And it felt like the night before you go to Disneyland or Disney World mixed with like the night before you're about to take your driving test. It was so many great feelings and crazy feelings.
And then you realize when you get up that early and you come in here, there really is no prep. We just show up, put on our clothes,
it's so relaxed.
Walk out before the show starts. So this weekend, I actually was invited to go out to host this amazing event for breast cancer research, and it's called the BCRF, the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. A friend of mine, Lisa, she invited me to host this, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer. She beat it, and then she got cancer again, and in 2 years beat 2 cancers.
Wow. Wow.
She's amazing. So I went out there, and there's me and my date, Questlove.
Look at you with the button up, like, very relaxed look.
Yeah, that's my pink shirt, my khakis and no socks. This is out in the Hamptons. And then Lisa and Maria, who puts on the event. Maria, also a survivor. But I found it interesting. I mean, when something like this happens, how do you address it with your kids? And her 19-year-old Sabrina got up on stage and she said, you know, my mother is incredibly strong and she's beaten this, but when we found out about it, we weren't sure what was going on. She said that her parents sat her and the other kids down, and she looked up and she said, "Come on, Mom, isn't 4 kids enough? Are you sitting us down to tell us we're having a 5th kid? What's going on here?" And they said, "No, you know, Mom is sick," but they never said she had cancer. And she said the first time she realized that her mother actually had cancer was when people started bringing food to the house.
Wow.
And then she knew it was serious. But the good news is we were with a bunch of survivors at this event, and it was incredible and raised a lot of money for breast cancer.
That is so amazing.
And before I went to the event, you know, Ripa has been posting.
I know. Did you see her? I felt like I've been following her, and I've seen her disco swan all over Instagram lately.
She has been stalked by this swan in a pool. And so as soon as I got out there, I went by to see the swan.
You found the swan. I saw you posing on it.
We have some video of me riding Ripa's swan.
Yes.
Take a look.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
That is awesome. It is so great.
I go out there and she said, oh yeah, just drop by. Mark was there, the kids were there. She had cubed watermelon and mint leaves on the watermelon. She had a glass of rosé for us. She had nuts and cheese. I mean, she's the hostess. So it took us about 20 minutes to figure out that shot. I fell in the pool immediately after I went by.
I was going to say, how long did it take you to get that?
And got wet. And strategically, I did not have my shirt off, if you noticed.
Did you happen to try any frosé?
Frosé,
Have you had that before?
Popsicle rosé?
No, so it's like, I tried it for the first time yesterday. I was at Le District, and it's basically like rosé, but it's like a slushy form, and they put a little vodka in it too. But
so it's stronger than rosé?
It's stronger than rosé, so I only had one. I was like, a little nervous. I was like, I don't know where this is going to go.
Are you still feeling it?
No. Why? Does it look like I am?
No, not at all. Not at all. We brought back a swan. Do we have this swan? I brought back a gift. Kelly wanted you to have this swan, Sissany. Let me just grab it.
Okay.
Here. This is the disco swan from
This is where he left me.
Kelly's
okay, so
pool.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, here you go. This is what Ripper wanted you to have.
Look at that. What do we do with this?
Here, pretend like you're riding it.
Am I bringing this back to LA?
Here, get on.
I'm gonna
get
pop
on there.
this
I'll
with the
pull you
shoe.
across the frame.
Oh my God.
Here, get on. We'll
this is gonna get messy.
Okay,
I can't do it. I'm gonna splash everybody.
Here, pull me across.
I'll pull you across. See, that would happen to me in a skirt.
Okay, ready? Put me out of frame. Put me out of frame. Okay.
There we go.
That did not look normal. We're going to send that home on the plane with you.
Okay.
That's from Kelly Ripa for filling in.
It's a carry-on.
So, another thing I saw this morning. Do you guys ever go to Dunkin' Donuts? I guess they're dropping donuts from the brand. It's
Can't do that.
It's going to be called Dunkin'. Now,
That'd be like Toys R Us just being R Us.
no, they're just going to be called Dunkin', and
Okay.
I'm guessing, and I didn't read the whole article because why would I? But
He only reads headlines.
we're just headline people here. But I guess it's so they can expand the menu and not do just donuts. But in a related donut story, Krispy Kreme's has announced my favorite Reese's peanut butter donut. It's coming. Yes. Feel it in the pit of your gut.
Let that marinate. Wow.
The Reese's peanut butter donut is coming to America. That is when I was a kid trick-or-treating, all I wanted were Reese's cups in my pillowcase.
Yeah.
That was the best. And some people would even give you the full, would you get 2 in 1? You know, those good neighbors?
Well, I would enjoy all that because, oh my gosh, look at this.
Oh, this
you
is
brought
it.
some in? Whoa.
Sissany, I don't just get up and roll
Look
to
at
the
all of
show.
this like show and tell stuff. The swan did this.
I do errands before this broadcast every day. And so I stopped in, I got the crew coffee, I got donuts for everyone. Oh my God, it's like amazing.
Okay, so now we have peanut butter in our mouth and I can't talk.
And just to annoy you, we're going to eat these in front of you.
No, I'll share mine. Who wants it?
You would like a half-bitten donut? We'll pass those over your way. But they're Gelman, feel free. Not on your diet? No.
So, Ryan, I want to ask you, have you been feeling grumpy or tired lately?
Generally.
Generally, because
It's on a regular basis.
Because basically, you could be going through menopause.
Wait, I'm thrilled we have an excuse. What? Yes,
apparently, if you want to spot the signs in menopause, it's usually as you're pushing 50, which...
No, don't even start with me on that. No,
You're not a millennial.
Cusp millennial. Cusp.
Not even close, you guys, but it's cute. I guess your attitude is.
I'm buying shoes where millennials buy their shoes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm buying those sneakers with the white thing around the bottom.
You're so cool. Okay, so these are some of the signs if you might be going through menopause, okay? Feeling grumpy, miserable, or lacking some confidence. I don't think that's an issue for you.
See me play sports.
Trouble sleeping?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I toss and turn.
Lethargy or loss of excitement about life and your career?
No.
Are you sure you want to talk about it?
No, I mean, Mondays are always tough, but generally Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm good.
Okay. Weight gain, loss of strength and muscle tone or aching joints.
Got a lot
Definitely
of that.
not weight gain.
No, but I got a lot of that soreness going on.
Soreness.
Matter of fact, so Shayna told me that we should go to this, I don't have the picture today, but she told me we should go to this infrared sauna.
Okay,
and
what's it do?
So, well, she said it's going to relieve my menopause, you know, all my aching.
Now you have a legit term for it.
Right, I know, we've got an excuse. And so you go into, it's kind of a thing here in New York right now, maybe in other cities, and you go into a dry sauna, and then there's a blue light or a green light or a red light, and it's supposed to rejuvenate you, you know? And
safe?
Yeah, it's safe. It's
okay.
safe. But the problem is, I get so bored. You got to sit in there for 40 minutes.
Yeah,
now,
he can't sit still.
I am a
It's impossible for him.
fidget spinner. So
I've gone to the movies with him before, and literally he's just like every few minutes checking his phone.
that Batman,
like
that Batman was a long, that was a long Batman movie. I'll tell you.
It's like I go to the movies with my nephew, who is like 7 years old, 8 years old at the time, and he fidgets less than you do at a movie theater.
I've been told that before. So anyway, we go in and we got to sit in there for 35, 40 minutes. And so I brought 2 books in there. But you sweat to death, so I've now ruined all the pages in the book. So I got out. I lasted 20 minutes, I got out. But I did feel like my aching went away a little bit. It's called the infrared sauna, if you want to look it up.
Just a little icy hot or a heating pad do the same trick.
Well, I don't like the smell of that stuff. Not, you know, there's one of those the Bengay smells like too much spearmint.
Yeah, it smells like your grandpa or something.
Here's something that Gelman actually...
My grandpa always would have Bengay.
Gelman actually pointed this out to me. I don't know if I should read into that, but he said, it's an article about which professions have the most psychopaths.
Oh, okay. I hope hosting's not one of them.
Well, he came running in with this morning. I said, you're very excited about this item, Michael. And so let me tell you the least psychopaths, okay? There are fewer psychopaths in the business of therapy, nursing. Are we some nurses?
Well, I would hope so, right? Therapy and nursing. Please don't be a psychopath.
That's good. And care aid. So
yes,
those are
great.
No psychopaths there.
Okay, cool.
Now, the careers and the businesses and the jobs with the most psychopaths. At number 1, CEOs. So, the boss. Whoever's in charge, how do you think they got the gig? They're insane.
They just manipulate people.
Number 2, my father is one of these. A lawyer.
Okay.
Lawyers.
Interesting.
And number 3, TV radio personality.
Come on.
I'm not kidding. There you go.
All right.
Imperfect science, this survey.
The secret's out. Oh, gosh.
Imperfect science. Well, you get to make fun of me on a regular basis.
All the time, every morning. You know what's really funny about you, I think, is that I'm pretty sure that Ryan cries. I thought I cried a lot. Like, you know, I literally cried during commercials, TV shows, even sitcoms. If there's a message that really, gets to you. Ryan, you cry like every week, I think, no matter what. About something, anything will get him.
But it's a good cry. It's not. Don't feel bad.
No. It's not like he needs help or anything.
I like to get it out.
But we have so many, emotional callers that call into the radio show all the time with really touching stories, and I'll look up and there's Ryan just sobbing because someone beat cancer, or like, they finally got a baby after 6 years of trying, or things like that.
Not only that, I was watching Reza talking about adoption last night on the Shahs of Sunset.
See?
I cried. I did.
So true.
All right, so sis, we've got a great show coming up.
Yes.
Glad you are here. Thank you for spending some time with us. Eichner is with us today.
Yes, and a performance by the Goody Dolls.
I love them.
I know.
And we'll begin our week-long battle of the web stars. We have Colleen Ballinger from Miranda Sings versus Joey Graceffa. We're gonna do a water bottle challenge.
Okay.
But we will not have the caps on the bottles, so it'll be a lot of mess coming up in the morning.
Front row. I'm sorry.
Now it's time for the Summer Seas Travel Trivia. Here we go. Rochester, New York. Doug, nice to have you with us. Hey,
Ryan,
I like the energy. Karen Solis is on the line from Whittier, California, home of 102.7 Kiss FM, where you work every day. And me. Mm-hmm. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So what are you up to in Whittier today?
Today I'm getting ready to go gamble at a casino.
Hey now.
That's a good Monday. Where are you going?
A little mini vacay at Harrah's Casino in San Diego.
Sure, great. All right.
Nice. Okay.
Well, you're from San Diego.
Before the kids go back to school.
I went to college down there.
You worked there for a long time.
Yeah.
You ever go to that casino?
Nah, I've been there, I think, for only like a concert or two. But yeah.
I like your style. It looks like you had a cocktail in your picture. You're going to a casino today.
I want to hang out with you.
It looks like a good run.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I try.
I like it.
Let's see what you're playing for, all right? Here we go. All right.
So, Shirley, what do we
have? Yeah. Generations Riviera Maya by Charisma in Mexico. 7 days, 6 nights in an oceanfront suite. It's going to include unlimited food and beverage and a spa treatment per person. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com, valued at $11,300. Okay. You have 20 seconds and only one guess.
Good luck. Here we go. Jessica Biel appeared on Friday's show. What did Jessica say her parents took her to the day after she was born?
To a dog sled race in Minnesota.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Generations Riviera Maya by Charisma. Generations Riviera Maya by Charisma is a AAA 4-diamond award-winning all-suite, all-butler, all-gourmet-inclusive beachfront resort. Enjoy the ultimate experience in luxury with endless days of Caribbean sunshine, 24-hour room service, infinity pools, personal concierge service, and much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $11,300.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So now you can help a lucky member of our studio audience receive a $500 gift certificate from Bed Bath & Beyond. Just pick a number between 1 and 203.
12.
12 it is. We'll be right back with Billy Eichner. Stay with us.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by the Goo Goo Dolls. We begin our week-long battle of the web stars. And coming up next, Billy Eichner.
I'm Thomas.
Welcome back. So tomorrow on the show from the new series Get Shorty, Chris O'Dowd is here.
And the Bachelorette, Rachel Lindsay, and her new fiance. We're going to find out tonight who she decides is.
All the scoop. We'll continue our week-long battle of the web stars when it's our Eat It Like It, Share It Summer Cook-Off grand finale between Jeffrey Zakarian and Hannah Hart, who will team up. That's tomorrow.
Rita Ora is going to perform.
That's right.
Yeah.
So tune in. Now, today our first guest is a very busy guy. He can be seen in the outrageous series Billy on the Street, the new series Friends from College, and in the returning series Difficult People. Please welcome back to Live, Billy Eichner. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you. How are we only meeting for the first time?
It's funny because I guess, you know, when you see people on TV and you work in TV, you kind of think you've met before, and I work on the red carpets. I always think I've met someone, but we have never met. I've only watched.
We communicated a little on social media.
Yes. Yes. We DM everyone.
That's like the new way of meeting these days.
Yeah, exactly.
So now you filled in for Kelly last time.
I did. I guest co-hosted. I was in your position. It was a lot of fun.
What are some tips you can give me? Because, you know,
it's hard. You know, you're on the spot, and you want it to seem spontaneous and fun. Also, I'm a little edgy, so I had to censor myself. I wanted to say things, and Gelman was like, talk about National Waffle Day. I don't know what National Waffle Day. But I had a blast. Kelly's my favorite. So.
And congratulations on the Emmy nomination.
Thank you.
For the Billy on the Street.
Yeah, for Billy on the Street. That's really, really cool.
All right,
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, so I saw this for the first time a long time ago, and I'm obsessed with this character, Billy on the Street.
Thank you.
He makes me laugh every time I watch.
One person clapped. Isn't that nice?
But explain to people who Billy on the Street is.
Billy on the Street is a persona I created in my live shows back in the day, and it's this very aggressive, irrationally angry person who is very, very passionate about pop culture and entertainment and actors, and doesn't really think about anything else other than his opinions about Hollywood. And I was doing a live stage show where I played this guy, and then I came up with an idea to go out on the street with a camera and a mic and interrupt people going about their day in Manhattan and make them talk to me about, you know, Kate Winslet or whatever I wanted to talk about. And it started as a series of viral videos on YouTube and Funny or Die, and then I turned it into a TV show with this kind of loose game show element where if people didn't agree with me, they lost.
Do you ever, because you come up pretty aggressively and you're shouting at them, do you frighten people usually?
You know, one reason, the show has to be in New York because people here, not tourists necessarily, as I gesture to the audience, but we love our tourists. But, you know, I'm a native New Yorker. I grew up in Queens. This is just it's in my blood, you know, like, and I think New Yorkers, they have that attitude where they know I'm kidding on some level, and they can go with it, or they can just walk away and they don't feel bad. Because they're New Yorkers.
Plus you give them money. You give them $1.
Sometimes they get money. They get all kinds of weird prizes. We have a ton of celebrity guests.
My favorite is when they walk away and you just chase them.
Sometimes I chase them down the street.
Just run down the street.
Yeah.
So everything, we mentioned the plethora of things you've got going on now.
Yeah.
What about the early days? Did you struggle before?
I struggled. I bartended. I tried to wait tables, but I was a terrible waiter and was told not to come back. I was a pretty good bartender. I bartended at Broadway shows sometimes. Not the most intense bartending job in the world. Not the sexiest bartending job. I thought I was going to be like Tom Cruise in Cocktail, and then I'm bartending at like Wicked or something like that. But it was fun, and then I would do my live shows, and then my videos came out, and then thank God YouTube came along, so I had a way to share my stuff with the world.
Yeah.
And you're going to be on American Horror Story?
I am on the new season of American Horror.
We haven't seen it.
Have you guys started shooting that?
We've been, thank you. Yeah, we've been shooting all summer. It's me and Sarah Paulson and Billy Lord and Evan Peters and this amazing cast. And, of course, Ryan Murphy created it. 7th season. I'm not allowed to say anything about it.
Really know anything, right?
You're not allowed to say anything. I'm terrified to say anything. I play a guy named Harrison Wilton. It was inspired by the election, so there's that. So hang on to your hats. And it's really insane.
It's such a good franchise. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the new drama teacher in the series, Difficult People. Stay with us. Right back with Billy. Billy Eichner in Difficult People.
Oh, you're a very likable character on that show, huh?
Yes, we're very warm, very likable. Yes.
So tell people what the show is about for those who haven't seen it.
Sure. The show is about me and my best friend Julie, played by Julie Klausner, who wrote and created the show. It's produced by Amy Poehler. Julie and I, off camera, met because Julie wrote on Billy on the Street, and it would help me come up with games and all the things that we do on that show. We became very close friends, and Difficult People is about two best friends who hate everyone except each other. And they're very mean and bitter. Everyone else around them is getting successful, and they're in relationships and having kids, and Julie and Billy have nothing. And they want everything, and they hate everyone. But they do love each other. They're trying desperately to make it in show business, and they keep getting in their own way by being really dumb.
Why are they so angry?
They're angry because, you know, they haven't made it. They have no self-awareness. So they're trying to get ahead, but in all the wrong ways. And it's very funny and mean. It's kind of like Will and Grace, if Will and Grace were less attractive and unlikable.
It's fantastic. It's very funny, and you can kind of say what you want on this show.
We say everything,
you say
and there are great guest stars this season, too. We've got Tony Hale and Vanessa Williams and Stockard Channing. I mean, a crazy cast.
Yeah. You had a lot of cameos in the last season, too.
Yeah, Tina Fey and a ton of people.
Season 3 of Difficult People premieres tomorrow. It's on Hulu. New episodes streamed weekly on Tuesdays. What's next?
What's next? We're going to get crazy.
Battle of the Web Stars right after this. All right, I'm not quite quite sure how this is going to go down, but
This
it's
is gonna
time
get messy.
for the Battle of the Web Stars, and we're going to kick things off with two social media giants. So let's get started. He has over 10 million subscribers on YouTube and over 1.7 billion views across his channels, including his murder mystery show, Escape the Night, on YouTube Red. He has 5.5 million followers on Instagram and 1.5 million likes on Facebook. Recently named the King of New Media by People Magazine. Here is Joey Graceffa.
Yeah.
Joey, come on up. Congratulations on those stats.
Yes.
And now
she dominates the social media scene with over 14 million subscribers on YouTube. Her shows, including Psycho Soprano and Miranda Sings, have racked up well over 2.3 billion views. She has 1.5 million likes on Facebook and about 11 million combined followers on Instagram. She is viral in the best way possible. Here's Colleen Ballinger.
Let's start with you, Colleen. How did this all begin? I mean, we hear those stats. Those numbers are incredible. How did it start for you?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I was just kind of goofing around at home and imitating girls that I went to school with and made up this crazy character, Miranda with all the lipstick. And I just made it for my friends. I just sent it to my friends at school thinking no one would ever see it. And 10 years, I know, surprise, people saw it. And so now I'm here. It's insane. It's crazy.
And Joey, when you started, you're just doing this for yourself? Are you in your bedroom?
Yeah, I was 15 years old, and I had been making movies since I was like 8 years old, and finally YouTube came about, and I finally just uploaded the home movies I was making online, and I started commenting on my own videos. Like,
Like when someone sends themselves flowers.
yeah, that's what I was doing. And then people caught on, and then here I am.
That's awesome. I saw your video that you posted yesterday about the different types of weird food combinations that you can do.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I had like Oreos and orange juice. I had pickled peanut butter sandwich. There were a lot of weird
Well, it
things.
seems like always food. You started loading ice cream trucks, right? You were loading ice cream trucks, so you didn't get to drive them. You just got to load them.
I know.
And send them
I got the boring part of going inside a freezer and then coming out into the heat. So my summers were not the best.
Do you feel like you're obligated to work 24 hours a day, Colleen? Because
Yeah, that's a good question.
People just expect things all the time.
I wouldn't say obligated. I definitely do work 24/7. I think YouTubers typically do work 24/7. Our job is on the internet, so that's what we do. But I wouldn't say obligated because I love my job. I want to do it. I enjoy it so much. So yeah, it's cool to wake up and love what you do and just want to work every single day. It's awesome.
What about like a breakthrough moment for you guys? Do you remember when that happened? Or
I think mine just happened. So I have a show on YouTube Red called Escape the Night, and I've been living in LA for the past 6 years, and now I have billboards all around the city of just like my face with all my friends up there. It was such a surreal moment of like, oh my God, I've made it. Well, not made it because I don't want to say I've made it yet because I still have so many goals of what I want to do, but it was a cool moment.
And you've got a series that came out of this.
Yeah, a Netflix original series called Haters Back Off based on the character. Yeah, we just finished filming season 2, so that's coming out later this year. I'm so excited. It's insane. I just can't believe all this is happening.
Well, congratulations to both of you. We have not made it. An example of that is what we're going to do when we come back. It is the Epic Water Bottle Challenge. You won't want to miss it, I promise. We got our slickers on.
here we go.
We are back and ready with social media stars Colleen Ballinger and Joey Graceffa. We're about to take on an epic water bottle challenge. Our first Battle of the Web Stars competition. We are competing as teams. So, Colleen, you and I are a team. Joey, you and Sissany are a team. We're each going to try to flip our water bottles and get them to land upright. The first to stick the landing gets a point for their team, and then we move on to the next size. We'll work our way up to the biggest bottle that we'll flip, the two of us, because we'll need our partners to help with that one. The team with the most points wins, sis.
And the catch is the bottles are filled, obviously, with water, but the caps are going to be off. Some are carbonated, some are not, but the winner will be, likely soaked. And then we'll get to take home this fabulous trophy right behind you.
Okay, all right. Ooh, ah.
Look at that.
When I've seen this online, the bottles aren't necessarily full.
Yeah.
I think this is a setup. This is a setup, Gelman. All right. They won't be full long. They won't be full. Okay, good. All right, so each grab one.
Got it.
All right, so
Are you guys sipping some right now?
No, it is sip Penny.
we're not
cheating.
Oh, we're doing it here?
Yeah, we'll do it right here.
Okay.
We'll use this here. We won't cheat till the end. Okay, ready? Start the clock, and let's go. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Go on! Next round.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Wait.
Oh my God! Come on!
Come on, here we go, Colleen.
What the hell?
I almost had it. Keep going. Flip the wrist.
Oh my God! I'm so hard!
Flip the wrist. Yeah.
Oh, I almost had it!
I got it!
One to one. All right, hold on. Kim. Oh, come on, Bob. 6, 5, 4, 3. 1. All right, wait. Okay, wait. Grab your ball. All right, here we go. All right, 2 to 1, right? Flip. These are heavy. Here we go, the big one.
Okay.
Ready?
What's our strategy?
2, 3. On the floor.
Okay, ready?
All right, ready? 1, 2. It's a tie. So, tiebreaker? Okay, tiebreaker.
Oh, no.
Here we go. The big one. All right, ready? 1. For the win. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, this is a
Yes! We got it! Feel free to share your own water bottle challenge with us. We'll post some of them to our gallery. Check out Colleen on tour. And Miranda Sings Live.
Yes.
Joey, Escape the Night Season 2 streaming on YouTube Red. All right. We're coming right back with the Goo Goo Dolls. Yeah.